yourself, calibrate yourself. And also, if you are attending a course or something, calibrate the course. So, because if your aim is going up, it's no good. Your calibration or the courses or your training, the calibration is slower. Make sense? So that means there's a kindergarten, there's a primary school, secondary school, and university. So you have to know where you are at on the journey of your soul or your personality level. So we separate into two levels. One is down on earth, is personality level. My recommendation, make your personality level become radiant, attractive, intelligent, confident, and successful, happy for the rest of your life. Good idea? I love it. And have some money to spend. For some of you, spiritually awake, what is the difference between, radiant personality? Radiant personality, you reach the pinnacle, of the world can offer. The world can offer. So you are happy, You are successful, you're confident. Friends love you, and people like you. Whatever you touch, you understand what's going on. And there's a formula of success, even down on earth as well. And there's a formula, you become very friendly and very kind, very warm. There's a formula, It is not really a rocket science. Just follow it, and then you can be. However, for the soul awakening is different. Because your core being is not artificial. It's not this person. So that means something in you, Some of you reaching this point is called awakening process. That means, I want to awake. I want something else. I don't know what. It's nothing to do with this world. I always recommend those students, understand about calibration chart and understand, yourself. And a mountain, We utilize, and our chart is called very much like a mountain where you are at. Down here, I call the valley. Most people live and die. Most people. Most people accepting this is the only thing I do in here. But for me, when I was a young man, I did not like that version. Why I come here to die? I scratched my head, I was a very deep thinker, but could not really find, the solution. So it's reaching a point of crisis point. I have to find the answer. Something like this, It's a, opening for a search, consciously. And then eventually, I realize there's a possibility you can rise above the world. But you're still in the world. It's symbolic. We meditate on the mountaintop. Because of that, you notice, the world. You notice the world. Very important. You don't have to be there consistently. Calibration chart is based on your consistency. It's an average. But then momentarily, you can raise the vibration up in here, and here is you can solve all your problems. I mean, all your problems. But then it bypasses logic and reason. Transcend logic and reason do not mean you relinquish them. You utilize it. But understand the limitation in logic and reason. Do you understand? How can you make somebody to love you romantically? You can't. Because logic and reason cannot give you the answer. You can't. You cannot make people to love you. Solution? I pose a problem, I give you a solution, Solution is you love yourself. The other people will love you. What if, the person you targeted did not love you? Is his bad luck. Nothing to do with you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you are so loving, if you know you are so loving, only you know about you are so loving and kind and beautiful, when you, vibration reaching a certain point, it bypasses all your program. I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, I'm poor, blah, blah, those things. It is when you directly experience the beauty of your existence. When you experience it, you ask your boyfriend or girlfriend, do you love me? If they don't, something wrong with them. Nothing to do with you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So one philosophy I adopt is like this, I love everybody, and everybody loves me. What if they don't at that moment? I said, because they don't know yet. Interesting, huh? May I say it again? Okay. I said one of my principles I adopt while I'm down in life is I strive to love everybody, okay? That is my lesson, okay? I strive to love everybody. And everybody, I believe, they're loving me. If they don't at this moment, that means I hate you, Jason, okay? Why you do this to me, okay? If they don't, because they do not know it yet. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You do love me, but you're not quite sure yet. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You might need a little bit more time to decide, but eventually you will. I write down my phone number, okay? In this level, it's beautiful. Makes sense now, isn't it? And it's worth your while to pursue. And this is the beautiful radiant living. And that's what we teach. And the skill is add-on. Meditation, okay, internally raise the vibration, expand your consciousness. Hopefully you arrive here. Unconditional love. But then you need to understand you have to steering your mind first, layer after layer. Your mind is not easy. The most difficult thing, it is not your body. The most difficult thing you have to harness is your own mind. Not my mind, your own mind. It's there all the time with you. When you harness your mind, okay, it is sad. Kind of, I have to agree. You are starting to harness and master the universe or life itself. It's quite awesome. And a lot of people understand what I'm talking about because some of you are already reading some kind of books. But then the energy level, you can't. You cannot read it. You have to experience it. Energy level. Correspondingly, okay, it's not only beauty, goodness, and love, as we said it. You have to experience it. When you experience it, you know the possibility. If you're motivated or less resistant, pursuing, okay, the beauties of life, you will go for it. Unconditional love, how many people achieve it? According to the author, it is 0.4% of our humankind achieve that. And then somebody historically, okay, like Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, okay, you know, all those saints and great masters, they are over 700 plus. It's quite seldom, especially during that time. And today, because of information age, we got more and more teachers, more and more this type of teacher in different fields, okay, come into the world more than ever before. It is, somebody said, it's a starting of our golden age. I kind of believe in it because, okay, you know, when I was a child, I was rather ignorant or sometimes very naive or, you know, childlike, innocent, but then, you know, I did not really achieve, okay, the understanding. And if I knew, okay, if I knew what I know now, okay, my life would be transformed. But then I also have to, when I look back, it is a process. Everybody, without exception, have to go through the process of transformation. Tie up with, we talk about the miraculous energy level, is from here upward. From the radiant light or energy uphold you. And then you utilize the energy of unconditional love. I call the love energy. Everything transformed in miraculous sense. And possibly some of you already heard or read, okay, you know, The Power of Now, okay, international bestseller by Eckhart Tolle, talk about the present moment. Present moment is not this second, not this split second. It is eternal moment. This eternal moment, momentarily in your meditative state, you notice that. And then without a shadow of doubt, you notice, I have a glimpse of my own eternity. That means you shouldn't come here like the rest, to come here, experience a bit, and then you die. For me, it does not make sense. And then, okay, I'm really glad I come here, okay, you know, I find, okay, to come here to find, I call it eternity. Or in the Taoist term, it's called immortality. Of course, okay, you know, you then, if you go higher, that is, we call illumination. Some of my students, okay, experience the illumination, but it's quite seldom. That means the life force actually illuminate. It's coincide with, you know, the third eye opening. The heart opening coincide with your chakra system, the heart opening. And that illumination, okay, coincide with your third eye opening. Why is so important in this point, the heart opening? because you transcend, okay, the complexities of physical life. Not because you're stupid, you do understand. Understanding comes with compassion as well. So much easier to let go and forgive. And also, when you get in touch with here, so your intuition become acutely sharp. And you'll notice, why are you here? Or you don't. That is a very important. Why are you here? A lot of people ask this question, what I'm supposed to do? That is a Western style asking, okay? I don't like my job, what am I supposed to do? Okay, whom am I supposed to get married to, and something like this. We don't know. That is a limitation of the mind. But in here, you have an inkling. Do you understand? You have an inkling. You notice, okay, you notice your partner, you notice your job, do you feel right? That's a sense of rightness. Even not right, you notice, okay, you're on the right path. Do you understand? Some of you already noticed something like this, I'm on the right path. And then some of you on the crossroad. Some of you is still kind of, I'm confused. If you're confused, don't worry, you're only one of the most of us. 7 billion of us down here. We're all confused, by the way. So not many people have a clear mind. So the clarities of the mind, it's not only you think sharply, also you notice, okay, the limitation of the thinking. You said, if I'm not thinking, okay, how I'm going to lead my life, that is called the internal guidance. So you know that. Just like, once upon a time you notice, I got a gut feeling. I know I met this guy, I have to marry him, no matter what. That's a gut feeling. Not because it's right, okay, but then the gut feelings rising up to the heart feeling is different than the gut feeling. Gut feeling is here. Heart feeling is here. So that means you have to train. That is the next level of our collective consciousness evolution, the heart feeling. You feel right. And then discipline your mind to serve it. Make sense? But at the same time, understand very well on the chakra system corresponding what I'm talking about, survival is down here. And sex. They are very, very potent energy. Okay, that is the reason why. When you got the energy and the mind go hand in hand together, for example, if some people or everybody got a sexual energy, okay, arousal you call it, and then the mind automatic serve it, see where I can get a woman. Something like this, okay? So I'm not very good in acting, but you got the point. So, and then when you feel hungry, okay, and then your mind automatically searching for food. When you got no money, your mind is starting to searching where I can get some money. Do you understand? Those are the lower vibration, survival, security. Because money in the modern day is always, okay, survival, always. That is the reason why, okay, the credit crunch and then recession and then, the island things and blah, blah, and of course, okay, make us feel fearful because we seemingly cannot control. If you can control your money, you don't feel fearful on survival. Down here. So when here, the lower center becomes strengthened, you don't have this feeling at all. Because vibration, 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 when you raise the vibration, not ignore it, transform it, and then abundance. Interesting, isn't it? That is a very new science or very new art. Solar plexus governing, okay, your desire. We have 1,001 desire to fulfill. And also, complexity of the solar plexus related with your psychic centers as well. So that means, okay, when you emotionally, energetically open, the next level you get in touch with your sensitivity, it is psychic opening. Psychic opening, the symptom, it is nauseating and feeling very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. And also you're starting to become highly sensitive. You notice the other people's feelings and sometimes their intention as well. It's very inconvenient to start with. And then you pick up things on the others. And then energetic atmosphere become real to you. Your communication acute. So that means people don't say anything. You notice what are they talking about or trying to tell you. Communication, somebody told me, is only 7%. 7%. Word communication, only 7%. And 93% is a body language and the others like, gesture, expression, and basically auric field energy. So that is desire. As well as your pain. You heard about the other thing is talk about the pain body. Pain body is not only in the physical level, it's emotional as well as a mental level as well. Why it's called pain body is not only called pain. Because whatever you got stuff, get stuff. And then there's energetic build-up as well. Fear is not only you feel fearful, there's energetic build-up. Anger is not anger alone, it is energetic build-up. Do you understand? Disappointment, everything. People don't understand about energy work. They simply don't understand. So, and then they actually, okay, surrounding the auric field, an internal field of their existence with junks or with darkness. With darkness. Like hatred, okay, is kind of black and dark. Do you understand? Thus creating the pain body. Don't worry about it. We all got it. We all got it. It might be a very strange, okay, piece of information for you to see. But then when you learn about some Qigong exercise and eventually learning how to transform your own energy field. Make sense? Okay. We have one toilet here. We got one toilet up there. And then we got the forest around. Okay, you know what? Okay, we have 10-minute break, and then I see you over there. Okay? And then we outdoor, so we do some exercise. Okay? 10-minute break.